Hello everyone. Today I'm happy to present to you this all-new 2014 Ford Mustang GT. This particular car is actually a rental, so there is no dealership for me to introduce today. In today's review, we'll be looking at the interior of the car. I'll explain all the features work. We'll also start up, look at the engine, go over the performance data, and take a look around the exterior. So, let's get started. Upon unlocking the vehicle, the LED daylights do turn on. This particular vehicle is also the convertible. Has a full black leather interior with perforations on the driver's seat. Seat is also electrically operated. This car is 12,647.9 kilometers on the clock so far. Amazing sound from that V8 engine. It has a leather wrapped 3-spoke multifunction steering wheel with EPAS, which stands for Selectable Electronic Power Assisted Steering. And also it only has one adjustment for the steering rack itself. We can only move it up and down. This car also comes with the optional 6-speed automatic transmission. There's a button at the front of the gear stick here. Just push it and you can select between park, reverse, neutral, drive and sport mode. And also when it's in sport mode or drive, you can use these buttons here off to the left to shift up and the bottom one to shift down. So now I'll just take you through the variety of menus that do be displayed up on the screen here. Just use these controls here to navigate. So you can go through things such as the gauge mode. That's just the standard screen we have there. If I click over to the right, you can go through all the stuff to do with the engine, such as your oil pressure, temperature, air fuel ratio, cylinder head temperature, and so on. You can go through your fuel economy, track applications. So this shows you things such as your braking performance from 60 to 0 or 100 to 0 miles per hour, your acceleration timer, your accelerometer, your general settings such as your driver assist, vehicle settings, my color. I believe that's an application for adjusting the color of the interior lighting, units, metric or English, and then you got your standard system reset. We're going to my color. You can change the gauge color. I'll actually be showing you this during the night clip because obviously the interior ambient lighting will be easier to see then. And those are your basic settings really. You got your information here, information on my key, system check, just tell me everything's okay with the car. It's a very easy system to use, basic. It also has a leather wrap e-brake, and in the center console here you got your button for your boot release, your hazards, as well as your traction control system. It also has 2 integrated cup holders. If I just turn on the parking lights, you can see the illuminating blue. It also has another storage down here. It's padded, and you also got your auxiliary input, USB port, as well as a 12-volt power outlet. You can also find another power outlet up here in the center. This Mustang also comes with the shaker audio system. It also has integrated Sirius XM radio. Sound quality is very good. You get all your preset stations up here, and on the radio screen itself you have an integrated compass. At the moment it's telling us we're facing west, as well as your outside temperature meter reading and your digital clock. You can operate everything from down here. Also, if I just shift the thing into neutral, we can see the climate controls. It also has heated front seats for both driver and passenger. And you can also choose between FM and AM frequencies. Everything can also be operated from the controls here on the steering wheel. You got your volume, radio controls, hands-free phone controls, as well as your voice command. It's an excellent audio system. The interior of the Mustang is quite nice as well. It's comfy, it's quite spacious, comes very well equipped. This one also comes with the garage home link. Standard interior lighting. Illuminated vanity mirrors. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back seats. Rear legroom in the back of the Mustang is a bit poor, I have to admit. We were going on a road trip today to Lake Louise and I was sitting back here for half the journey. Now even with the roof down, it was actually very nice, but in saying that, legroom is, well, not the best. This here's about as much legroom as I had during my half the journey. It does come with storage pockets in the back of each front seat, as well as your speakers here, and these rear quarter windows do roll down. The seats themselves are quite comfortable. Of course, the Ford Mustang has never been a passenger hauler. These two rear seats are kind of, well, you could use them more as storage shelves than comfort, to be honest. Just use this button here to roll down the rear quarter windows. So I'll just turn on the vehicle's power. Turn on hazards, as well as the headlights, and pull out for the front fog lights. Those are the two lamps integrated into the front grille. Both front windows are fully automatic. And we'll take a look around the exterior. The exterior colour is called Race Red. Actually looks very good on the Mustang. Comes with the bi xenon projector headlamps as well as LED running daylights, as well as the additional lights in the center grille. It also has a very nice bonnet. I like the way it's designed. It's kind of raised up. It has some very nice intakes. The premium Mustang comes with these 19-inch luster nickel painted aluminium alloy wheels as standard. Has front and rear ventilated steel disc brakes. Up front it has McPherson strut suspension with reverse L lower control arms. It has front and rear stabilizer bars. At the rear it has constant rail coil springs with 3-link design as well as a panhard rod. It also has an outboard mounted gas pressurized hydraulic shock absorber. The brake discs up front measure 13.2 inches, whereas the rear brakes measure a smaller 11.8 inches. The boot release. It actually has quite a small boot. I don't have the dimensions on me at the moment, but I will caption them into the video itself. There is quite a large lip here. Might be a bit difficult to haul stuff in and out of the car. Underneath the false floor it does come with a full-size spare alloy wheel. The total length for the Mustang is 188.5 inches. It has a width of 73.9 inches and a total height of 55.8 inches. The rear mounted antenna for the Sirius XM radio. It also has a small deck-lid spoiler with LED taillights. Also has rear parking sensors. It also has stainless steel exhaust with bright roll tips. The signature 5-litre badge. So let's take a look at the Mustang with the roof down. So to lower the convertible top, the first thing you have to do is power on the engine. And then you pull down the sun visors. And on each side there's these handles. You pull down and it pivots across, releasing the roof itself. And then by using the button on the roof, the windows roll down and the top goes back. With the roof down, the Mustang looks even better. When we were in this car today, when we were going down the highway, we had beautiful weather, as you can probably tell. Bright blue skies, and it was just such a lovely experience. To be sitting in a 5-litre V8 American muscle car with tons of room and just cruising down the highway. That's really what this car is all about. The roof just tucks in. And because the roof just sits up there, the boot space itself hasn't actually been sacrificed at all. Traditionally with convertibles, the roof comes down to about here and you have next to no room at all, to be honest. So to put the top back up, you just press this button here. Sorry, it's the bottom one you press. Just pull this handle, pull the roof down a bit. Sometimes the lash can be a little stiff. Bonnet release. The engine in the GT is a 5-litre dual overhead cam 32 valve V8. It produces 420 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and produces 390 foot-pounds of torque. It has a top speed of 185 miles per hour and can get a combined fuel consumption of 28 mpg. So let's power on the Mustang and see how it sounds. That's about 5,000 RPM. So we'll just finish up the review now. The Mustang is pretty iconic, so it is. Quite possibly the most famous muscle car on the planet. When it first came out, it outsold the Chevy Camaro. And to this day it is the most famous muscle car ever made. The Mustang is just such a legendary car. It's famed for its very powerful V8 engine. There are 3 engines available for this latest generation of the Mustang. The most basic model comes with a 3.7 litre V6. Then you have the Premium GT, which we have here, that has a naturally aspirated 5 litre V8. And then there's the Shelby GT500 with the supercharged V8, which actually produces more horsepower than a Ferrari 458. The seats are very comfortable and supportive. It has decent build quality in the interior. You can have manual or automatic. It has a very good shaker audio system. And it sounds amazing. And also I can tell you from experience, when you're just cruising along the highway with the roof down, this car is pretty awesome. You can hear the engine a lot better. It's a very nice styled body. Really love the front of it. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this full on-depth tour of the all-new 2014 Ford Mustang GT. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and please stay tuned for the plenty more videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone. Hey everyone, so now we're just going to get a clip of the Mustang at night. You can see the LED lights a bit better. I'm going to show you one really cool feature. You can see the Mustang horse illuminates onto the ground, and it does it via this projector lamp under the wing mirror. It's the same on the passenger side. Blue ambient lighting looks really nice in this car. You can see it in the back as well. Let's crank her up. So we'll just turn on the lights. Pull out for the fog lights there. There's them 2 front lights integrated into the grille itself. Such a nice interior of this car. And you can see the blue ambient lighting down there in the footwells. And around the speakers. Actually looks a little dull on camera. And as I was showing you earlier, the cup holders. The blue lighting looks really nice. You can actually change the colours, I believe. There's a menu here. I'll just use this control. I'm pretty sure there's a way of changing the ambient lighting. Just gauge detail. I want to go into settings, I believe it is. My colour, ambient lights, colour. There we go, it's set to ice blue, so let's set it to red. Doesn't change all of the colour, just some parts of it. So you see there's a bit of red there and blue. And red down the footwell, so I wonder if it actually changed the colour of the cup holders. Yep, it did, changed them to red. Let's go through some other ones. Orange. Normal blue, oh that's actually really nice. Kind of looks like Tron now. What other colours have we got here? There is purple. It's nice. I prefer something a bit brighter, so how about green? That's kind of cool. White. And I'll just set back to ice blue. So that's a really cool feature to have in the car. I was kind of hoping it would change the ambient lighting of all the instruments, but it only selects a couple. So yeah, that's basically the Mustang. It's an awesome car. Looks great. Has a nice interior. Anyway, let's put this beast to sleep, and we will pick this up in the morning, and hopefully I will have some test drive footage of this car coming. You can see the LED taillights. When I say we will pick this up in the morning, I was filming this car earlier, but apparently this camera ran out of battery at the time, so tomorrow morning I have to finish filming it. So you might notice it'll be a bit brighter during this, I think, the last half of the video. And the lights just go off themselves. So, thanks for watching, guys.